Good evening. Good to eat. I'm messing up already. Good afternoon, I should say. Good afternoon. Welcome to my channel. I'm your host, Sean Ferrell. God is great all the time. All the time, God is great. And let's get right into it, shall we? First of all, there are two topics that I want to get into today. The first one is the anxiety attack that nobody saw because I gave no indication that I had one. So this happened at work. It happened at my first job. And it was a low level anxiety attack. Let me close this out. There you go. Okay. So it was a low level anxiety attack. It was brief. It was real brief. But still, it was a anxiety attack. Lasted for about 15 to 20 minutes. Felt a surge of adrenaline, or what I thought was, felt a surge of something go through me. And I didn't feel right for about 15 to 20 minutes. So I knew. So there's a saying, your body, more than anybody knows it. And I knew my body. And I didn't feel right for at least 15 to 20 minutes. So it kind of felt like I needed to just sit down for a while. But I didn't. And like I said, it was a low level anxiety attack. Didn't feel right for about 15 to 20 minutes. Then after about 15 to 20 minutes, that was pretty much the end of it. Nobody knew it. Nobody saw it because I didn't give any indication that I was having an anxiety attack. But again, low level. Didn't feel right for about 15 to 20 minutes. Then after that, felt pretty good and was able to feel like myself again. So yeah, I'm about to have some water. For some odd reason, every time I talk, my mouth always seems to get a little bit dry. Man, I got to keep water by my side at all times when I'm talking to you all. Because I haven't even been talking for 5 minutes and my mouth is like going like desert dry. Okay. So I'm keeping water by my side at all times from now on. So the anxiety attack that nobody saw was what I wanted to address first. The second thing that I wanted to address was suicide, specifically suicide as it relates to women and how it relates to blacks as well. There are 132 suicides per day. It is now, suicide used to be the 10th leading cause of death in the U.S. It's now the 12th leading cause of death in the U.S. 45,979 deaths by suicide in 2020. So that's about 46,000. So, and it used to be 45, around the average of 45,000. But 45,979, that's nearly 46,000 people. So the number went up in 2020. There were 1.2 million attempts in 2020. Firearms accounted for 52% of all suicide deaths, 52.83% to be exact. And women are more likely to attempt. This is still a taboo topic among everybody. I have no problem talking about it again, as somebody who wanted to die, as somebody who attempted to die, and as somebody who thinks about suicide. So I read an article on Cosmopolitan Online, and it said that there is a 24-hour mental health service, which is called Shout, SHOUT, and you can just text Shout to 852-558. 79% of the texters were female. 79% of the texters were female. And between May 2018 and November 2020, there were 57,246 conversations involving self-harm, at which a staggering 84% of which were women. Okay. 57,246 conversations taking place between May of 2018 and November 2020 involving self-harm, which 84% of them were women. 84%. The suicide rate for women under 25 has increased 93% since 2012, and it reached its highest level in 2019. I just said women are more likely to attempt, and men are 3 times more likely to die than women from suicide. There is a mother named Annie Arkwright. She had a daughter named Lily, and she was studying history in college, and she was enjoying it. Then everything happened in March of 2020. Lockdowns, everything went online, and she said her daughter felt trapped, looking at the same 4 walls every day, And so she came home. Her daughter came home to visit. Her daughter came home to visit. And her daughter took her own life. Suicide can touch anybody. whether you're male, whether you're female, whether you're black, you're white, Asian, Latino. It can touch everybody. It can touch everybody. But this is what the lockdowns in 2020 did. A lot of few people felt trapped. Everything moved to online, and she came home. Her daughter came home. Annie Arkwright. Her daughter came home, took her own life. So yeah. As this topic relates to blacks, suicide is the third leading cause of death of black men ages 15 through 24. And nationwide, suicide among black children under 18 are up 71% in the last decade. Third leading cause of death of black men ages 15 through 24. Nationwide, suicides among black children under 18 are up 71% in the past decade. We're all taught, and this just doesn't apply to black people as well. This applies to all races. Taught to hold it in. I just discussed women and suicide. They think sometimes there's a little bit of there's a stigma among women where some people feel you are just doing that to get attention. As somebody who tried to end their life by suicide, if anybody comes up to me saying, hey, man or woman, I'm saying taking this seriously. Okay. No, I'm saying taking this seriously. Okay. There is a Facebook post I saw several years ago where this lady posted, one of my Facebook friends posted, like, oh, I could just really kill myself right now. And I saw that post and I commented on it some encouraging words. Then she commented back saying that what she meant really didn't have to do with suicide. But I took it seriously, okay? I took it seriously, okay? So I just talked about women's suicide. If a woman comes up to me, I'm thinking of suicide, I'm taking it seriously. I'm taking it seriously. I know black people are told to hold it in. No. Don't show anything. Excuse my language right here, but fuck that, okay? Fuck that, okay? As somebody who held their emotions in, as somebody who held their emotions in, that didn't get me nowhere but angry. High levels of depression and eventually a suicide attempt, okay? That's what holding it in got me. I did find a counselor before it became too late. Before it became too late. Some of the things that I was working on when I was younger, I'm still working on to this day. I still have days where I'm suicidal. I still have high levels of the oppression. I come home to work suicidal, okay? But you know, I just kind of smushed that to the ground for however long it needs to be. Just kind of smushed that down. And for, for about however many hours that I work during the work week. But yeah. No. Get help. Get help. Don't be afraid to seek help, y'all. No. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Have someone you can come to. When I was younger, I had nobody come to. Now I have my girlfriend, a couple of friends in Nashville I can text or call. Have a much broader, much more have a support system, because in my early 20s I had nothing. So women, don't be afraid to seek help, okay? And let's seek help, and don't be afraid to seek help if you're black, okay? Don't be afraid to seek help, okay? Don't be afraid to seek help. Find someone you can talk to. Best friend. Parents, counselor. Or you can just call the Memphis Crisis Center. You can call Memphis Crisis Center, or you can call the Suicide Prevention Hotline, which is going to be transferred to 988 coming this July. The Suicide Prevention Hotline will be 988. Coming this July, it will be 988. And without having to dial a long number. So 988 is going to be a lot more simpler, faster. So don't be afraid to seek help. Let's talk about it. That's the only way we're going to get rid of the stigma. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it among us as women. Let's talk about it as black people, white people, Asian, Latino. Let's talk about it. That's how you kick stigma aside. Having conversations. So let's have a conversation. All right. Documentary update. The trailer for my documentary is supposed to be released soon. I will stay on my producer's ass. I will stay on his ass. LOL. The trailer should be released soon. Documentary should be coming out soon. I cannot wait to show you all. I'm just really, really eager to watch the trailer. You know what I'm saying? I'm really eager to watch the trailer because I just want to see how it looks. Just want to see how it sounds. Okay. So that's what I'm eager for. I just want to see what the trailer is. I just want to see how it looks and sounds. Then, when it looks and sounds good, because I know my man Le Harry is going to do a great job. Then I'm going to be even more eager to see the whole thing, okay? So, I'm waiting on the trailer. As soon as I get hit the trailer, I'm going to post it on my page, first thing. So, y'all can get a first glimpse at it. And then, the release. So, looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to you all seeing it as well. And with that being said, thank you for watching my channel. May God bless you all. And enjoy the rest of your weekend and have a blessed week. And I will see you all next week. Peace out, y'all.